Good morning. Good morning, dear hearts. Good morning. I hope you are feeling good. I hope you are with the beloved Jesus' luminous presence in your heart, in your mind. And it's a privilege to be here with you, sharing this wonderful, glorious momentum of lighting. Thank you so much for your presence here. Thank you so much for being willing to do this service with me in this Ascension Day. So, good morning, America. Good morning, Canada. Bom dia, Brasil. Good evening, Europa. And good afternoon, Europa. Good evening and good night, Australia. Texas. Good morning, Texas. Buenos dias, Mexico. Thank you so much, dear hearts, for your presence here. Yes, let us have a good day together. A day in our beloved mighty and presence. A day in beloved Jesus' luminous presence. And bonjour, Switzerland. Bonjour. So, yes, good morning, Canada. Good morning, everyone. So, yes, gratitude. And that is so important, dear hearts. I go to share the slides. So, now we have the slides start. And I think it's 3 p.m. here. And I hope, yes, happy Ascension Day. Happy Ascension Day for all of us, dear hearts. And may all of us be victorious. And may we get our ascension in the end of this embodiment. So, dear hearts, good morning, Brazil. Thank you so much for all of you being here with me today. And let's go. I go here. The slides are there. And I go to position the slide better for me. And also the YouTube. And let us start it. We talk more in the end. So, welcome to the 7 Sacred Weeks Vlog 13. Today we are going to have our Ascension Service. We are going just to have a small contemplation of the I Am chart, and we are going to dive direct in the Ascension. To start, as always, I would like that you just place the hands on your heart and feel your beloved I Am presence. Feel the reality of this wonderful presence. trust it, accept it, and it is done. And feeling our I am presence, let us start our service with the opening blessing. Together, beloved mighty I am presence here, there, and everywhere. We love you, bless, and thank you forever, forever and beyond. For I am in you and you are in me. We are one on this journey through eternity. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And now, our attention to our Christmas star, that wonderful shining star above our homes. And just visualize the expansion of its light. Visualizing the core of that star, the face of beloved Jesus. He will use that thought form to expand his ascension momentum to the area where you live. Visualize clear as possible, beloved Jesus, in the center of the star above your house. Then feel millions of light rays expanding from that star, charged with beloved Jesus, love, light, and blessings. And feel those rays of light descending upon the area where you live, charging everything, everyone in your area with ascended master consciousness, joy, love, wisdom, power, purity, healing, peace, devotion, freedom, compassion, and especially today, with the momentum of ascension of beloved Jesus. And visualize your house, your neighborhood, your city shining with happy faces and perfect harmony. And it's done. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. Now, dear hearts, connect the star above your house to the star above the Rocky Mountains. Visualize that star shining like 1,000 suns, blessing America, Canada, and the world. Then feel the heart of this activity, the heart of the Teton. There, the Ascended Masters are gathered. I can see beloved Lantos and Germain and our beloved Jesus. The hall is decorated so beautifully. In white, golden, pink, and green. The Elohim are performance, a beautiful music. And I ask the Ascended Masters there to support us during this service, to protect our atmospheres, to protect our internet connection, to protect our force field, and to use us as vehicle of their blessings to this world. And I know it's done. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And now let us take our cup and make the call for the Elixir of Life. Beloved I Am Presence, Jesus, Saint Germain, Brotherhood of the Royal Teton Retreat, Lords of the Elements and Powers of Light, please charge this mineral water with whatever substances and virtues we need to restore the beauty, youth, health, vitality, and perfection of the Ascended Masters in our physical bodies. When we drink this water at the end of our service, by the light of God that never fails, I command, I demand, and it's done right now. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. So let's put here in their hearts the water to be charged. And now, place the hands again upon your heart. And feel the Christ presence within you. Give thanks to this almighty presence. Feel the expansion of your threefold flame. Leave your right hand on your heart and place your left hand on your forehead. Feel the connection of your heart and your brain. Visualize your brain structure shining, and feel the perfect flow of light within your holy body. And it's done. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And now, dear hearts, let us go and enter in our Ascension Service. Ascension is the expansion of the Christ presence within our hearts. It starts there. Beloved Jesus, symbolize this Christ presence. So just feel his luminous presence in, through, and around you. And let us start the Ascension. A beautiful text from The Voice of the I Am, May 1936. The book is from the Saint-Germain Press. Ascension Day is Thursday. So today, that time was May 21st, 1936. So today we have May 29. And it represents the fullest outpouring of light and love which Jesus gave to our earth. From 12 o'clock midnight of May 21st, that means May 29 for us, to 12 o'clock midnight of May 22nd for us, May 30, that is tomorrow. Beloved Jesus always gives an intensified outpouring of his rays of light and love to our humanity, charged with a limitless focus of his ascended master consciousness, feeling and victory of the ascension. To the students who are determined to gain their ascension at this time, this outpouring from Jesus means far more than words can convey. Those who will give an hour at 12 noon on Ascension Day, that means today, to accept this glorious gift and radiance from our mighty brother, the Master Jesus, will feel unmistakably his tremendous rays of light and love, focused and poured out to bless all. If the student cannot give time at 12 noon, he can do so for an hour some other time of the day, like we are doing now, dear hearts. An individualizing ray of his wonderful energy and substance will penetrate and enfold the mind and body of everyone who gives him conscious recognition in this day. On the love light sent out to him, he'll come back a thousandfold to bless forever with his complete freedom all who will turn their attention to him on Ascension Day. The students should as often as possible give conscious recognition, praise, and thanks for the attainment of their own ascension. When one awakens in the morning, he can give praise and thanks that he is one day nearer to his ascension. He can form the habit of qualifying all the energy in his being and word with the victory of his ascension. For the more recognition he can give it, the quicker will he attain it. So the heart, sometimes we don't need to make long decrease. Sometimes just that feeling, that intense feeling within our hearts in a moment of our day, in the morning, for example, or before going to sleep, you just think, I am the resurrection and the life I am, my ascension in the lighting. Or sometimes just, I am the ascended master presence that I want to be. And that master presence is working right here and now through me. So things simple like that create a great momentum of lighting towards our ascension when we do it every day. Continue. He can say often, mighty and presence, take complete possession of my being and word now. Prepare me and see that I make my ascension as soon as possible. This will open the way for greater assistance to be given him. All should understand that when one has made his ascension, he becomes a holy, perfect being of such beauty and radiance that all who contact him realize that he is superior in every way to all other beings. He is no longer subject to any of the limitations of the outer world, for he has the full use of the power of precipitation, can take his body anywhere he desires instantly, transcends time and space, and is such an outpouring of light, love, and peace that all who contact him know instantly that he is a God being, manifesting marvelous perfection in every way. At the moment of ascension, the light from the individual's own electronic body releases through the physical flesh body so powerfully that the vibratory action of the physical is increased to a rate in which no imperfection can register. Then the discords and imperfections simply melt into the perfection of the light, which is the pure substance from the individual's almighty I am presence. Where the physical body has red blood in the veins, at the moment of ascension, it becomes a liquid golden light pouring its radiance through the flesh until the rays of golden light fill the aura. And that is one of the reasons that we visualize the golden light pouring all its blessings, charging our hearts and then brain, and then the expansion of this golden light when we are doing our protocol. The light within the heart then begins to expand and intensify until it fills the whole body and out to some distance around the body. The gravity pull of Earth can no longer affect it. The body rises into the atmosphere and follows the thought, going instantly wherever the individual desires. As an airplane propeller, when its speed is increased, generates enough power to overcome the gravity pull of Earth, so does the increase of light in the flesh body generate the same kind of power to lift the body into the atmosphere. The light in the body is that power, and over it nothing on earth has control. It is also so natural, so normal, so majestic, so joyous, so self-evident, and so satisfactory that when the law of its accomplishment is explained to mankind, there is nothing to longer resist the mighty truth and law of life which it is. It is as simple and true as the radio, the electric light, or a bird's flight. And when the individual calls his mighty young presence into action to take complete and eternal control of all the energy and conscience of his personality, which means his mind and body, he too will release it into and through his body the light needed to increase their vibratory action to the point where the body can rise into the air and become invisible or visible as the ascended masters are able to do. The individual then becomes the wholly ascended being of light and love, who is the glorious Son of God, who wield and power without limit and manifesting forever the fulfillment, authority, and victory of love, the only true power in the universe. The ascension into the ascended master's saving of light is the manifestation of perfection and the preordained divine plan for every individual. It is the goal of all physical embodiment and is the only thing of any real importance in the life of all mankind. Therefore, O beloved of the light, take the scepter of your own dominion now and accomplish the final victory with the assistance of those great blessed ascended masters who ever stand ready to give whatever help is required when the student places his almighty and presence before every outer experience in life and is determined to have his freedom forever. So, dear hearts, we have our beloved mighty and presence, and through our contemplation, worship, adoration of this almighty presence, we can reach this victory as beloved Jesus did. Now, let us contemplate the luminous presence of beloved Jesus. And thank him our deepest love and gratitude, dear hearts, for his example to all of us, for the record that he made in the atmosphere of this planet for all of us, and for his ascension and assistance. Just feel his ascension momentum and send him your love. Send him your love. Feel, beloved Jesus, flooding your physical, etheric, emotional, and mental bodies with his ascension flame. The ascension flame is white, radiant white, sparkling white. Just feel the ascension flame blessing every cell of your body. And let us call together. I am absorbing, beloved Jesus, ascension flame. I am anchoring, beloved Jesus, ascension flame. I am expanding, beloved Jesus, ascension flame. And I know I am, beloved Jesus, ascension flame. Feel that you are within the heart of the ascension flame. Visualize the angels of ascension surrounding you. Feel the presence of beloved Jesus woven above you. And feel that you are rising, rising and rising. Until you reach the heart of your electronic body. And it's done. Now, let us feel this momentum of ascension of beloved and make some decrees together. Beloved, mighty and presence and great host of ascended masters, I demand, I command the fulfillment of the divine plan for all mankind, which means the ascension of every life stream, as well as the purifying and rewarding of the conditions in our nation, which have been thrown out of balance through mankind's discord, defiance, and rebellion against God, the beloved mighty and presence. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And through the beloved mighty and presence which I am, I demand, I command the ascension for everybody and everything on this earth, of our plant life, our substance, and our energy. I demand the ascension of everybody and everything on this planet, out of everything that has ever been human, and into the invincible God victory of the ascended masters Octavian. As I continue to make this call, more and more light comes into my world, more and more harmony, and less limitations. My momentum one day will reach the point of saturation, and I go into the blazing light of my higher mental body forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved, mighty and presence and great host of ascended masters, I demand not one day pass that my beloved, mighty and presence does not blaze through me the power to bring this knowledge of the beloved, mighty and presence and the ascension to the rest of mankind, to lift and annihilate all grief, take away all doubt and fear, remove all uncertainty, and set all on the pathway of conscious attainment, so they choose it of their own free will. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved, mighty and presence, I demand and I am the sacred fire controlling me and the sacred fire's world around me, the sacred fire's possession and control of me until my ascension. I go forth this day determined to exert my mastery and control of energy by the power of the sacred fire, which does forever give me all good things until the fullness of my ascension. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. Beloved, mighty and presence, I demand the outer structure of my flesh body be made in the immortal purity, the immortal power, the immortal health, immortal strength of eternal light, and the miracle love of God's own heart, to abide within and around me and ever increase its expanding power to accomplish my ascension as beloved David loyal did, without passing through the change called death. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved, mighty and presence, I take my stand for all eternity that never, never, never shall I be unjust to the beloved, mighty and presence and the great ascended ones. I demand that I understand and feel my responsibility to our beloved son Germain and give it to him divine justice at all times. He holds the door open for me and all mankind into the ascension. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved, mighty and presence, I demand mankind be compelled to awaken to the full understanding of the necessity of making the ascension and blaze the illuminating comprehension of how to do it through the victory and power of the secret love star. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved mighty and presence, beloved Jesus, mighty healers and your limitless legions of light, seal me and now under this radiation and hold us in the ascension flame. I demand its magnetic power. Keep us all disconnected from the mass destruction of the outer world and from those who are yet unawaked to this beloved mighty and presence, or those who were caught in the sense consciousness of the sinister force. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved mighty and presence, I demand the ascension flame go into the desired world of all the people of this nation. Let us visualize it, dear hearts, and draw their attention away from all destructive habits and sensuality of their own feelings, which otherwise will destroy them. Return that energy to the beloved mighty and presence, qualified with the desires, the perfection of the ascended Master's octave, and the glory of the sacred fire of perfection manifest, sustained for all centuries. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And through the beloved mighty and presence which I am, I accept all the energy of my being and word qualified with the invincible purity, peace, harmony, and beauty, which can be absorbed into the ascended Master's octave. I demand it held within my causal body to be the magnet to draw me into my ascension. I am determined there shall be no energy in my mental and feeling world or atomic structure qualified with discord of any kind. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved mighty and presence and mighty ruler of the violet planet, by your invincible love, draw in and around me the victorious power from the violet planet. Form around me a sphere of its action as an invincible word for me of its cosmic power and victory. Let the ascended Master's love concentrated in and around me as a world in which I abide until my ascension is complete. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved mighty and presence and mighty Saint Germain, I give you unconditional freedom through this outer self. Expand the unfed flame in my heart and produce perfection in my being and word. Raise me into my ascension quickly, the original divine way without passing through the change called death. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved mighty and presence I am. The cosmic laws demand for whatever obedience is required to give me the ascension and my complete mastery over all things in this world. And the cosmic law itself becomes my mortal protection against the acceptance of anything but the joy of its love. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved mighty and presence, I demand the cosmic light substance condense into my body, into my mental and feeling world, and be the transmuting process which helps me to my ascension more quickly, the original divine way without passing through the change called death. I feel this as a tangible substance within my flesh body and in the atmosphere about me forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved mighty and presence, charge me with the cosmic Christ feeling of the magnetic pull of that love which the Master Jesus now pours to the earth. Together with the other cosmic beings and the great angelic host who are assisting him, his feeling of the ascension for all mankind, which becomes stronger hourly. O mighty I am, O mighty I am, O mighty I am. And beloved mighty and presence, I am the ascended Jesus Christ, Father love, that commands forever there shall be no death. And that which the human has accepted as death, I command annihilated. I demand mankind enter into the ascended Master's octave in the ascension without passing through the change called death. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved and mighty and presence and great host of ascended masters, compel the outer self of everyone under this radiation, made and kept pure enough, obedient enough, loving enough, kind enough, invincible enough, free enough, victorious enough, and all-powerful enough to attain the ascension as beloved David the loyal did, that we may not have to pass through what the world calls death, that we may fulfill the requirement of the cosmic law of this cycle, that it may become the established accomplishment, heart, and law of action for those who follow. So mankind will accept it as a natural thing and possible of accomplishment. I demand this come forth now as the great central sun magnets love and give to mankind within the Americas and the world. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And beloved mighty and presence, take complete command of my mind and body now. Prepare me for what you would have me do. I am ready. I am ready. I am ready. And I am willing. I am willing. I am willing. And see that I am making my ascension in this embodiment. I am the resurrection and the life. I am the ascension in the light. 2 times more. I am the resurrection and the life. I am the ascension in the light. I am the resurrection and the life. I am the ascension in the light. Beloved Master Saint Germain, beloved Master Jesus, and beloved Daddy, beloved Godfrey, give me your limitless assistance to the attainment of my ascension in this embodiment. I shall endeavor to live accordingly. So help me, God. With all the love of my heart, I thank thee, beloved mighty and presence, beloved Saint Germain, beloved Master Jesus, and beloved Daddy forever. Beloved mighty and presence and beloved Master Jesus, I demand the Etheric Record of the Ascension, which you left over the hill of Bethany, become luminous and compel all mankind to see it. May the ever-expanding consciousness of ascension and the invincible purity of the cosmic Christ possess the attention of all mankind, hold the command of all feelings, and bless the light that is forever the master presence of the beloved I Am presence, everywhere throughout creation, which all are privileged to use and one day must become that perfection. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And feeling the presence of beloved Jesus, he says, I plead with you. Let not the appearance of the limitations of mankind longer hold you in bondage. In the acknowledgement of the presence, the power and the glory of that consciousness which was and is mine, I give it to you today, the power to anchor within your hearts the active presence of that ascended master consciousness, to lift you into the fullness of your ascension and enable you to consciously grasp the reins of your dominion. The acknowledgement of your presence forever makes you free and gives you the power, the energy, and the strength to lift you into full freedom, into your ascension, where once again we will meet, clasp hands, and rejoice in the service which we may again turn and render to those not yet having finished the great pilgrimage. Thank you, beloved Jesus. Again, dear hearts, feel the luminous presence of beloved Jesus surrounding you. Charging your physical, emotional, and mental bodies with his momentum of ascension. Dwell within this wonderful Master of light and love and peace. Accept his ascension flame and anchor it in your heart. In your brain, in your emotional and mental bodies. And let yourself and beloved Jesus ascension momentum feel the reality of your ascension. Trust it's possible for you. Beloved Jesus said, what I do, you can do, and even great things you can do. Now, ask beloved Jesus to charge the physical, emotional, and mental bodies of humanity with his ascension momentum Visualize the ascension flame sweeping throughout the surface of this planet, blessing each human being, each nation. Visualize the ascension flame blazing in, through, and around all nations, including their governments and activities. Command the ascension flame to illuminate and beautify the collective consciousness and all life on this planet. Their hearts is just the human that fight each other. But the human shall pass. And go into oblivion. What shall remain? Is the divine being that we are. The divine being that each human being is. And when we are within the divine consciousness, ascended master consciousness, there is no more fight, there is no more conflict, there is no more war, there is no more discord. So feel that Christ raising and bless mankind, all nations, all life on earth. Look at beloved Jesus, dear hearts. Gaze into his eyes, the eyes of an ascended master are portals of light. When we contemplate them, rays of light part from their eyes into our eyes. And we absorb that blessings within us. Send your love to beloved Jesus. For his present gift for all of us. Of his example of ascension. Send your love to beloved Jesus. me, beloved Jesus. Help me, beloved Jesus. Help me to do whatever I need to do to accomplish my ascension in the end of this embodiment, if it's possible. So I may join you and the Ascended Masters and help my brothers and sisters on the path, which are also searching for the light. Let us call together, beloved Jesus, we love you. We thank you. We bless you forever. And now, dear hearts, to finish, we are almost in the end. I'd like to share this clip that I took from the YouTube of the Beauty and the Beast. That is the momentum of transformation of the beast. And that is very symbolic because the beast represents the spirit or the mighty I am presence that is imprisoned in an animal body. And the beauty represents the personality. And so when there is the complete redemption of the personality, and the personality recognizes the divine presence within that animal body, so the human surrounds to the divine. And in that moment, the rays of light enter into our bodies and raise us into the ascension. I love you. So in this moment, the personality recognizes the divine within. Then, when the human surrounds the spirit, the presence of light comes through. The light rays enter into the cells, and the human or animal becomes divine. Then we are born again. There is a moment of adaptation.
Well, it's me.
And there is no more personality and spirit, but they join together. three
is you.
becomes just one. The heart and brain working together. There is just one unity of light and love.
Yes.
And then
Cotsworth. Oh, Mrs.
we
Potts.
bless as we raise ourselves. Everyone connected to you, to us, in this embodiment, in each embodiment is raised a little bit more in the light and love of their own I am presence.
Shall we let bygones be bygones?
Of course, mon ami. I told you she would break the spell.
I beg your pardon, old friend. And I believe I told you.
No, you didn't. I told you.
You most certainly did not, you pompous, paraffin-headed keeper.
Got you overgrown pocket watch. Stop so.
Are they gonna live happily ever after, Mama?
Of course, my dear. Of course.
And we live
Do I
now.
still have to sleep in the cupboard?
This fairy tale is very symbolic, dear hearts, because it really shows us the process of our ascension. We shall maybe, if you are interested to discuss about more all the steps and symbols that we can see in this simple fairy tale. So, feeling the reality and the possibility of our ascension, let's do together the great invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let the light stream forth into the minds of men, let the light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let the purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the masters know and service. From the center which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where human creation dwells. Let light and love and power restore the plan on earth. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. Let us take the cup and feel the reality of this elixir of life charged with the ascension momentum of the Lord Jesus and all the ascended masters. And let us call beloved I am presence, Jesus, Saint Germain, brotherhood of the Royal Teton Retreat, lords of the elements and powers of light, please charge this mineral water with the blessings from the ascended masters' octave of light, and put here all the substances we need to restore the beauty, youth, health, vitality, and perfection of the ascended masters in our physical bodies. Transmute this water into the elixir of life. Transmute this water into the elixir of life. Transmute this water into the elixir of life. We are so thankful by the light of God that never fails. I command, I demand, and it's done right now. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. Just visualize it is elixir of life in front of you, and let us drink it together. And now, dear hearts, let us connect again with the Royal Teton Retreat, beloved Jesus, the brotherhood there, and the presence within us. And let us call beloved mighty and presence, beloved Jesus, Saint Germain, Lord Lanto, brotherhood of the Royal Teton Retreat, archangels, Elohim, and all who have assisted us during our service. We are deeply grateful for your unwavering support, protection, and blessings. We love you, thank you, and bless you forever. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And feeling completely aligned and feeling the presence of beloved Jesus, let us close our service with this blessing. Beloved, mighty and presence here, there, and everywhere, we love, bless, and thank you forever, forever, and beyond. For I am in you, and you are in me. We are one on this journey through eternity. Almighty I am, Almighty I am, Almighty I am. And dear hearts, thank you so much for your presence here with me. I hope you are feeling so good and uplifted and joyful as I am in this moment. Our next vlogs will be the vlog 14. You'll be on Wednesday. Oh my God, I am complete in the clouds in this moment, June 11th. And we are going to do the Azala Festival. In this service, we are going to receive the blessings of Lord Maitreya and Lord Gautama, because in this moment we have 3 festivals, very important. That was Eastern, and then Wesak, and Azala is the 3rd festival that are connected to our threefold flame too. And so through this festival, in that moment, Lord Maitreya honor Lord Gautama, his brother and also teacher. And we are going to do a special service in Azala. Then on Friday, June 20, we are going to repeat our harmony service. And then the vlog 16 will be on Monday. You'll be June 30 is the day that we can burn our karmic petition on June 30 or July 1st. So we are going to do a special service to deliver completely our karmic petition to the Lords of Karma, and also to give thanks for their blessings and love and mercy to all of us. You'll be a very special service. I was thinking that we might maybe burn together, but I think maybe it will not be possible. So we are going to just make something symbolic. And after the service, each one can go to a safe place and burn his or her own karmic petition. But it will be a very special service, unique, I can tell you. So we are going to have 3 services during June. And of course, I do all the service, this work with all the love of my heart, but it takes hours and hours. And so if you can and you'd like to cooperate with me in my work, I accept with all the love and gratitude of my heart donations through my PayPal. The link is in the description of this video, or otherwise you can ask me through email too. And yes, for those who are not in the list of the PDFs, can send me the email through my email, and I will put you on the list, and I send you every one day before the service the PDF with the text of the slides. And I would like, before stop sharing the slide, dear hearts, that you just be silent a little bit. Place the hands on your heart and be silent. Try to feel the pulse of your heart, your heartbeat. And draw, assimilate the energies worked on during this service. Assimilate the ascension momentum of beloved Jesus. And it's done, dear hearts. So I wish you a lovely day, dear hearts. Let me stop here. A lovely day, a lovely Friday and weekend. And yes, next week we are going to have our children's service. This week I couldn't do it, dear hearts, because I had many events, and together with the things that I needed to do, I could not finish the slides. And if I needed to stop everything and just concentrate on it to bring the service to you today. And so, but next week we are going to meet for our children decrease, and I hope to see you here again. Have a wonderful time and just dwell within beloved Jesus, luminous presence, and ask him that he help you to get the same victory in the end of your embodiment. Love you. I bless you. I thank you. And I wish you the victory of your ascension.